गुड मॉर्निंग, दिस इज भूपेंद्र सिंह फ्रॉम दी एसएनएफ। तो आज का हमारा टॉपिक है विटामिन B12। तो आप जानते होंगे कि कई क्लाइंट्स फॉर मी और इवन पीपल दे कंप्लेन कि हमारे में विटामिन B12 की डेफिशिएंसी आ गई है और आई डोंट नो हाउ टू रिकवर। सो व्हेन यू गो टू अ डॉक्टर यू विल प्रिस्क्राइब मेडिसिन and you will have to take B12 vitamin medicines so that you can recover your vitamin B12. So first we will understand that what are the symptoms as per a physical understanding, what you can analyze and understand whether how your body is behaving, and we will also learn what foods we can use to help recover the deficiency. So the first very common symptom what I would say is wherein people really feel that tickliness in their feet or anywhere in the body, maybe feeling that of pins or needles running into the body, जैसे कि पिन या नीडल किसने टच कर दिया है, या कई जगह पे आपको लगेगा कि पैरों में या हाथों में जैसे मूंगी चढ़ रही है and such as climbing up or walking on your limbs. So that feeling is something which shows that you are being vitamin B12 deficient. So this is one way to understand. I am telling you this so that when you recover, when your deficiency is reversing, these symptoms will slowly evade. That is one best way to understand कि आपकी body पे फर्क हो रहा है. Okay, about the food what we are going to speak further on. So this is for you to understand that the body behaves in this manner, and you need to listen and understand and analyze that, oh, this is the kind of behavior what my body is showing, and this is the kind of symptom what is happening. So you can keep a watch on this. So you can rate how much of the pain or the needle pinch you feel, or the ants moving that feeling kitni hai. So you can just rate it from 1 to 10. You can pen it down, and then once we start with the food, over a period of time you will realize that it is reducing. So you can always keep on numbering it. So if you are at a level of wherein you feel that it is 10, so it has to go 9, 8, 7 and so on, and it just evades. When it evades, that means yes, you have covered the deficiency and your body is well aware and it has enough of vitamin B12 which the body can use. So why this topic of vitamin B12 is because most of us Indians, so I would say 47% of the Indians, as per the research and studies, is that they are deficient of this vitamin. Alright, so we need to understand that it is a water soluble which the body uses, and after using it, urinate or throws it out. Alright, lekin on a certain scenario it also holds the vitamin in your body, so that as and when the body requires, it will keep on releasing it. So this vitamin is stored in the liver, and as and when the body requires, it will slowly release the vitamin B12. And if you are being deficient, then the release is not there. Okay, so it's like a kitty. You have the money in your So you have the money in your bank account. So whenever you want it, you would release it, you would remove it. Okay, so that is how it is. So vitamin B12 is stored in the liver, and it will keep on releasing it. So now how do we gain this? So there is a theory wherein we say that ye sab non-veg mein milega. You need to have chicken, fish, eggs. Alright, you would get vitamin B12 from these all non-vegetarian sources. Yes, you will. What about being a vegetarian? So being a vegetarian, what you can really rely on is milk products, curd, milk, then vegetables like drumsticks. They really come with good source of vitamin B12, so you can use them in your cooking. You can have drumsticks in your meals. Then you have the biggest source is seasonal fruits. So one to name to begin with is our favorite mango. So mango is something which naturally comes with this vitamin. Alright, and similarly all the seasonal fruits what we have, they all come with this vitamin source. So every 3 months there are new variety of fruits which are coming into play. So every 3 months, if you're going to change your fruit, the seasonal fruit, yes, you will obtain vitamin B12 from them. That is one source. The other way is, in our culture we always had pickle. So pickle हमें खाना है नहीं खाना है, there is too much of contradictory. Okay, अच्छा है बुरा है. Pickle is one source which we used to preserve, and we used to have that throughout the year. So the preparation requires a lot of fermentation, a process wherein it has to go through many processes, and once it is ready, then you can preserve it and use it for months. Okay, so for example, if you're going to use curry, okay, raw mangoes, you can preserve it, you can prepare it, and you can use it for the next 6-7 months until the next fruit or what a vegetable what you want to use, preserve it and use it in pickle. So that is one good source. So I would recommend that if you can have little bit of pickle every day, it will give you natural source of vitamin B12. Okay. The other technique is to prepare a combination of curd rice. So this curd rice is a combination wherein you take I generally suggest this to all my clients, whoever is being deficient. It is a very good and a natural way which can be done every day. So you take 4 spoon of cooked rice, okay, plain steamed rice, boiled rice. You keep it in a katori. Then you take 1 spoon of curd and you mix it, you rinse it. आप उसको mix कर लो, ठीक है. आप उसको बाहर रख दो preserve करके. Preserve in the sense you just keep it in the room temperature, not in the fridge. So let's say that you are doing this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon when the rice is cooked. So in next 7-8 hours, the curd bacteria, the fermentation with the rice will come in play, and वो थोड़ा खटास हो जाएगा. It will be a little bit sour to eat, and you will feel that it is tingy है थोड़ा taste में when it is ready after 6 to 8 hours. So before having that, you can add whatever spices you want to. Okay, mirch, masala, namak, however you want to have it. You do that, and then you have those 4 spoon of rice every day. So this can be done either in the day or even in your meal, dinner. So it is just 4 spoon what I'm saying. So it is not exactly a meal. It is just an add-on to your meal. So what this does is the curd fermentation comes into play, which already has the good bacteria and the source of vitamin B12, comes with the rice, and it creates that fermentation and creates this vitamin B12 for you naturally. Okay, so that is why we have so much of idli in our culture, dosas, dhoklas. So all these are fermented. Okay, you preserve it, you prepare it overnight, you use the curd to ferment it, and that is how the fermentation happens, and it is ready to eat, or it is prepared accordingly. And as I would say, the batter is ready to prepare. So this is what you can use as a source. The other products would be also, if you are a non-vegetarian, so that's my personal favorite, is chicken liver. So people, if you are a very pro non-vegetarian, then this is a very good source. You can start doing this once a week. Whenever you prepare chicken, you can add liver to it, or you can just prepare chicken liver alag se. What will happen is that chicken liver has a good source of vitamin B12. So again, it will make sure that the deficiency is covered. And if you still are recommended by the doctor to be on medication, what you can really do is you can continue with the medication, and simultaneously you can keep on doing this. So this will just keep on adding to the deficiency, and over a period of time, yes, when the medicine is over and the deficiency is covered via medicine, you can still continue to preserve it in your body with a natural source. So these are the natural sources what you can use to make sure that you are always on track with this vitamin, and you do not fall deficient. So this would be something what you can try naturally with food. Apart from this, yes, vitamin B12 is also used by the body in a very high ratio. So what you really need to dig into is that on a emotional aspect, whether you being very angry, staying irritated, you have a lot of resentment. So you would need to control that, and you need to work on that also, on that particular aspect, so that vitamin B12 is not optimizing or utilizing, the body is not utilizing it more and excreting whatever is there in the body because it is being deficient, or it is requiring that much because it's trying to control your emotion manner. So you need to work on that also, on an emotional aspect. So that is why you would find with people that most of this stinginess or the needle pricking part, what I conveyed earlier, is more on the lower body. Okay, maybe below the knees, or maybe on your hands, or any part of the body. But most of them would always have it on the lower body. So you need to really work on that emotional aspect as well. So the other factor is, yes, it is, food is not like medicine which you take it maybe like a course for a week or two and then you suddenly feel, okay, now I am not deficient. No, it's a continuous process. So what I'm saying, that if you are going on a natural way without the medicine, yes, it will take a month for the body to recover the deficient part. Okay, and then it will start working on you. So it is a slow process, but yes, it is an amazing process because it is natural and it has no side effects. So you can just keep on doing this daily and make sure that you have a healthy source of vitamin B12 in your body and you stay healthy. So this would be it. Thank you for watching and listening to me.